Ladies and germs, Dane Scott from Dane Scott's Truckers Lounge. We're here today getting the Brigadier ready to go. Had to get all the brakes loosened up, so in theory, as Rick says, it should roll now. Backed all them off and off of the front as well. These are all self-adjusters with the exception of the tag, which wasn't, so we're down to like 2 or 3 days and we're going to pull her out of here.
We can also run, like here down.
There's the guys that made it happen.
Congratulations on your new purchase.
Hey, thank you.
I hope you get all the joy out of it that an old rusty truck is going to bring you.
And the kick in the pocketbook, right?
Kick in the pocketbook and the curse words. Why did I do this? What's wrong with me?
Good morning, good morning. It's a Saturday morning, nice fall day, nice and wet, the way we like them, not. So anyways, gonna do some work in the shopola today, and I got a few little goodies that are starting to trickle in for the Brigadier. We're going to get the ignition squared away first, so that's on the agenda before we even fire that puppy up. Oh, looky there, there's the mini General Brigadier, or as my son likes to call him, General Mac. There's a few pieces, parts that came off already, and parts that went on. Some of you saw my Facebook post. We got eyes, and we got some touched up lettering. I got the nasty end off of the front bumper there because I'm going with a company look, but I might have a new bumper coming for that. I'll let you in on that little secret in a minute. So there's the straight stack that I just put on it. I don't know if it's gonna stay or not. To be honest with you, I'm not a fan of the 6-inch pipe, but it was on my 72 white cab over that I had, and I didn't really care for it on that either, so I just took it off and put it away in the attic. Well, I remembered the other night, hey, I got that straight stack, I'll just throw that on there, at least for now. I'll let some carbon run through it so that the General can make his mark on it, like the white did. And then I'll probably do something else. And I think we're finding out that these side entry mufflers are extremely expensive compared to the straight muffler at the bottom. So I am not going to spend that kind of money for a muffler that I'm probably going to hypothetically hollow out. Never mind. We'll just keep that between us. But anyways, so I will probably run something from the turbo under the cab down and then back up. So anyways, and you'll notice a little bit of a sheen to the cab. This is going to go in with the kind of patina look like I've done on the Caddy Shack. I think that's what we're going to go with here. I'm not going to try to doll this thing up. It's supposed to be a company truck, and but I'm just going to do the patina thing. So if you'll notice the difference here, let's go to this side. You haven't seen this side so much. You'll notice it made quite a difference on the cab. And what that is WD-40. I used to race motocross, vintage motocross too. And on the vintage bikes, what we used to do is clean them off, of course, after. And then we'd wipe down the whole thing in, just soak it in WD. And then wipe it off. And man, it preserved it. It was always looked so cool. So I kind of had that idea for this. So there's where we're at. Now, inside, of course, I've been cleaning. And it's looking better. It's looking better. And I'm not sure what I'm going to do in here yet. But I definitely needed to get it sanitized. Not done yet, but it's coming. So that stack does look pretty cool over there. We'll see. So, and then yesterday, well, I won't open that with one arm, because last time I tried to do something with one arm, I ended up in surgery. So, hang on. Yeah, there's the remnants of the last time I tried to do something with one arm. So here we go. It's amazing those puppies are still in pretty serviceable condition. Okay, so first order of business was to take the intake apart, all that, and of course you can see there's a gap there, so I figured, man, the critters, I'm sure, went crazy in here. Well, I took it all apart, and nothing. The filter's still intact. Nasty, and I've got to get a new one, but I blew it out just for the purposes of getting it fired up next week. And then once we know she's a runner, which I'm like 95% sure it's a runner, but it has sat for several years. I know it was sitting probably not running since maybe 2017 or 18. So it's been out there a few years, so you never know. But it was a runner then, and I trust very much the guy that sold it to me because we've worked together. So, but I want to confirm that it's a runner first before I put any money into it. So anything you see me doing is just stuff that I already have laying around. And the ignition switch situation is this. If you can see that, they didn't have the key, so they just kind of did their thing there to hotwire it to run it. We don't want that. We don't want no cob stuff here. So I've got new stuff coming. We're going to fix that light switch. And there's that tachograph. So cool that it would be in the next truck that I buy. See, and they didn't put no speedometer in this dash, so it was ordered this way. That's one of the things that makes this cool. You know, it was a company factory truck, work truck, because they didn't want no frills in here. So, got to fix that ignition, because we don't want no runaways. To be honest, I want to be able to have control. And this is Rick, not me. You know, Rick's the brains there, the wizard. He says we want to be able to control it. If we need to shut her down, we want to shut it down. The finer things in life. You guys know I like my coffee. So anyways, all of this crap that you see on the the frame, all this stuff's got to be power washed. And the only reason I haven't done it yet is because she ain't running yet. So as soon as it's in run status and I can pull it outside, out through the big doors, we'll get her all power washed and get rid of the rest of the crap. But the cab, I figure I can wipe down in WD, and I just won't power wash that. No need to. But all the underneath and all the frame and all that stuff, that'll be power washed. And back there in the corner, Mr. Brutus, big dog, the 352 Pete. And check it out. Brutus even got to be part of the deal, because we needed to pull it back. We needed to pull the Brigadier back inside here when it came down off the trailer, because it stalled, you know, I mean, it wouldn't move. So we just hooked a chain on. We let Brutus get in on the action, and he did his job for his little brother. He might be a little jealous of the attention, but you'll have that. Just wait till next week. Next week is another cool thing that's going to happen here. See this space right here? This space will be filled with a certain cracker box. It's coming my way, hopefully this week, I think. So stick around town. Here's a little aerial view from up here in the trucker's lounge, upstairs. I can't wait to get that thing running. Alright, so let's see what we've got here. This is, again, I'm waiting for all this stuff for the ignition so we can... There's a bezel, which when I ordered it, it was supposed to be 3 bezels. Not that I need 3, but that's what I bought. Hello. Truth in advertising, people. Alright, there's the main little switch. Alright. Bezel's got these 3 little notches. I don't know if you can see that. Oh well. It's got 3 little notches in it. It's supposed to be a theft device. You can't get whatever. You know how that goes. Supposed to be and is are 2 different things. Okay. There's the little connector, wire connector. You know, all this stuff together is like over $100. Give me a break. So the only thing I need is the actual key cylinder with the key, and we will have ignition. See how it just goes in there? Sweet. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. All right. So there's the little pieces, parts. Like I said, I got one more part to come, and we'll have ignition, and we can do all the other stuff. Gonna check the fluids, of course. Come on. And I'll pull that dirty air cleaner out of there. But we definitely wanted to have the system back together. As Rick says, you don't want the turbo pulling in air from everywhere. So we put the system back together. I'll pull that filter out if he thinks I should do that. But I did blow it out. I did get a lot of crap out of it. So we'll see. Here you go, Joe. That's going to be a wrap on the Brigadier Comes Home. So next video that you'll see from me, and make sure that you like and subscribe and hit the bell so that you know when I post a new video. I appreciate all you subscribers. The channel's growing. I appreciate that there's other guys like me out there that just love these old trucks and vintage iron. It's a great hobby, and so stick around, and we'll see you next time around. Until then, you keep the hammer down, safe and sound.